Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I am here, I am ready, I am very confident I can figure out the last 5% of what I'm missing. Except I know two things that I'm missing in the game, and I can't figure out where to get them. 95% completion at 53 hours, 43 minutes. And the things that I am missing. I still don't know if there's a fifth heart or not. Seeing how I have 4 of them. Gotta go through this right now just to figure it out. I'm still missing the one blue thing, which I have no idea what it is. I'm not sure the positioning really helps me in any regard, because there's no order to this. Except possibly order of when you can get it. Which again, like the polyp pouch was the polyp heart thing, delivering that to the witch. The multi-binder was a purchase from the shop, so somewhere between that quest and the shop, I should be able to get whatever the hell that is. Which means it would be somewhere in this greater area. Because the witch is here, then you have to do the whole quest going everywhere. So it's possible that it's somewhere in Shellwood or in Belhart. All things considered. Which is probably entirely wrong. I mean, how the hell do you get up here? Because you can't go up here through the marrow. This is only after the quest, which is somewhere in Act 2? Or was it Act 3? No, that was Act 2. I'm still looking at Act 1 stuff. Which you have to go all the way around here, go up the Grey Moor. Which also means that the order that I'm considering for this is not accurate. That's absolutely not accurate. I bought out all the shops. There is nothing left. Not even Grindel has anything left. I got all of these things, so that's not it. Even if I look at this, the weighted belt was a purchase from... Is that the one the fortune daughter had? Don't remember the barbed bracelet was. The magnetite brooch you get fairly late as well, so like the whole order thing doesn't really apply here. But it also very much doesn't really narrow down where to look for any of it. And that's the problem I'm running into now. Where am I missing something? I'm relatively sure I finished the far fields, unless there's something here at the bench that I forgot about. But was that just the bench? See, I'm already questioning my own sanity and logic. This is also a bit of trying to figure out just where exactly I have missed something off the map. Because the likeliest thing is that I missed like a secret area somewhere. There was a little something else. Like, this whole thing feels so empty. But it's not necessarily emptier than elsewhere. But this still seems like likelier for something. But then I would have to probably go up from Hunter's March or something. Which might be easier now. Considering that I do have the pull ability.
Hello, Meg.
Double checking. Yep. Okay. See, now I'm double checking everywhere. Not really, but also. Hi Ichigo, how you doing? Two hits is wild. That's just for the in-between, because you don't know where the fuck the big guys are flying about. This was just for the shortcut. And I still haven't quite figured out where the hell the silk hearts come from. When enough of the silk wounds can be healed and skills executed. Because I think this is also like progression bound. It's like you get it every second traversal ability or something. That would mean I would need another traversal ability. Which, it could be that that is the skill that I get from doing the shaman thing. Which I've been putting off because I do not know if I can get another heart or not. I'm smelling something. I don't know what the hell it is. It smells very buttery. So that is not it. Technically, I went through this entire area before. Like a, what, 4th time or some nonsense? Something else must have changed or opened up somewhere. Okay, that's not it. Fine, screw you. I also wanted to check if it was possible to open up the shortcuts again. Hi, Badodar. Did you finish it? That does open it up. That's good. Hi, battery. Yep. The biggest Pharloom. The fact that I'm so close to just getting it all wrapped up is kind of wild. I am still trying to figure out about the 3rd silk heart. Because I could never figure out what it is, but it could just be the progression, so if I do the shaman thing, That might be it. I have considered that option. Trying to look up what collects what was saying no, when I'm proud of the fight's actually won. Still the fuck out of your trophy mirror. It's fun. It's really fun. Like the basic version isn't that great, but the upgrade is fucking fantastic. It's so much fucking damage. And I still feel like I'm missing like a secret area somewhere. I don't know where to look, but I'm missing something somewhere. Oh wait, no. Healing damage is longer choice between spells and healing. It's also just really fucking high damage. Yeah, that's nothing. I really just need to figure out where the fuck to get this. Missing a single fucking tool is, you know, realize which one that is? Well, it happened again. Is that it? Acquire all tools. See, I'm glad I went here. Oldbuck Skull carved for protection, shield against critical damage but shatters on impact. If shattered, the mask will be repaired while resting at the bench. Very cool. Okay. Now all I'm missing is one memory locket and the cell card. That was a point of percentage. Also, did you figure out if there was a fifth heart? That is something I genuinely want to know. Is there a fifth heart or not that I missed? That's an actual question. If you could answer that, that would be great. No. There's, as far as you know, 4 hearts. I mean, if you have completion, then I would assume so. I'm so glad I tried that again. That was the fucking thing that also got me with the far fields. There's no further unless it doesn't count towards completion. That would be weird. That would be very weird. There are some weird things that don't count towards completion. I mean, it must be mostly money things. I would assume the Monsterpedia completion is not part of it. Even if it's, like, you know, it's cool if you get it. And this and that. That might be something I do eventually. Is this Silk Heart not just progression then? So that's the... I got the skills and everything. Like, I would have to find a boss that drops a unique thing if I miss something. If you don't even know if you can lock yourself to jump and complete it on your early. It's possible. That's probably why it's an achievement and not a completion thing. 2 separate things. So the first Silk Heart happened from getting the first traversal skill, right? What was it? Was it Cling Grip first? Because Swift Step was in the Deep Docks. That's the last one. That one is pretty late. The Needleland has to be Act 1, actually. But I don't remember what it's needed for. So these three are kind of the ones you get first. And I think the first one was the Silk skill. So... it feels like I should just progress story a tiny bit. Because if I haven't missed a heart, doing that should be fine. But I need to... Oh wait, no, this is exactly where I want it to be. Be good. Oh, it's 96%. I am missing 4%. And one of those 4% will be the third cell card. And the memory locket. I forgot about the memory locket. I still don't know where to get that.
That's fine.
Let's read through this again, very slowly, just to be sure. It is time, shamans. I have the hearts, enough as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes? We're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know. And all about to burn for Pharloom's saving. Go on, you old one. This first time part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there. Deep as needed. Now you've only ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dice and we'll begin. We exploded! Ow. Red memory. I wonder. You have to try. You never know. What the? Oh, show me. Aww. Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid as only we can teach. They all wear red, but the first sinner wore white. Prove yourself more weaver than worm. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Then what's over here? Nothing. What? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I recognize this area now. Oh yeah, that did not take long. That did not take long to recognize, holy fuck. God damn it. Of course it doesn't work. I had to try. Not the place I expected to go. Everyone remembers this hellhole. Ignore them, daughter. They're whispers. Greater, grander. Weaver a guardian queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them, you might see it. Another hope. Beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother, before the mask, before I lay forever in duty. Ah, damn it. It happened. It happened. There we go. Deeper and deeper into the memories. Oh, no. Of course we're here now. Of course we are here now. Of course there's a down. Let me just destroy Hornet's memories real quick. Is it gonna be the queen here? Good. Better. Yet you still need to be faster. In time there will come for you, those who fear your nature and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. No. I keep thinking that there's something hidden in here somewhere. But nothing I've seen suggests that. Oh boy. Why here? Come on! Damn it. What? Alas, Spider's child. For always you will think us harsh. You will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. You're wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it. And now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Strength in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider. So much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become, who knows clear our desire and has seen full the darkness beneath our house, I would show you the gift. Witness the first light. The only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child. Reach forth, child grown strong. Wrested from this remembrance, burn yourself free from our sad fate. Obtained the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory, its pale light wards against the void. Claim the Everbloom from within a distant memory. How fucking long? Or did they sacrifice themselves? Flickering flame, 5 masks, swirled soul, brought and broiled, 4 stones rage baked. Right, that's the recipe for whatever reason. I don't remember if I've been here before. I don't remember if this was a thing before. Anguished aura. 8 masks, heart, swirled soul, and rage. 12 on its flat. Agnits flat. All juices strained. 6 pilgrims living. Hung long to drain. Did I just find the damn thing? Bound the crest of Shaman. Cast the blade forward and strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. To change crest, yeah, that's expected. But also, hello. Claim all crests. Nature expanded. You can equip... Ooh. Are these all just... Really? Really? Good job, Dorothy! Right behind you, possibly, maybe. 98%. The lockets don't count, do they, Batadar? That still wasn't the damn silk heart. Didn't mean to. Also, that's a very cool healing animation. Of course they don't. Oh. Let me switch back to my preferred. There we go. Does that mean the last 2% are just the cell card and main story? You're in Act 3, but it stopped from freezing. Oh. Welcome to Act 3. I'm glad you got that figured out somehow. I have to go see Ava. Because that might be part of it. It has a new line, really. Ethereal flower plucked from a deep and distant memory, glows with soft pale light that wards against the void. That's what I read before. It might be the other percent. I hope it is. We'll see in a moment. Because if that puts me at 99%, then I would assume that the last percent is defeating the boss. I do still have the Mantis Heart, yeah. The Mantis Heart only gets used if you don't have one of the other hearts, I assume. You mean the heart has changed? The heart can be displayed in a home. Oh, that's why you said they might don't have it in the heart, in the house, home, whatever. Fair. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. Create your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final, selfish request. Your talents have provided great benefit, Ava. What is it you desire of me? Only to have my own soul, my own memories, bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. Would not define as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed. Now your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, and I still seek it, gladly. To be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Ava. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Bound Ava's art Silksong. Ava's own strength reside within. Silk will generate whilst resting at a bench. I fucking knew it. The moment I bound her, I was like, it's that, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Entwined. 99% completion. And I'm technically missing 3 memory lockets. But this also means we're actually on the final stretch for this. Wait, is this... Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, why is it not... Oh. I didn't go far enough for it, that's why. Yep, we're going back to the Abyss, which we do by going to... Ballo. Probably. Just find a thing somewhere in the entire map. Is the fucking silk card a percent? Oh, there it is, the 6th ability. Like you how could I figure this out? Can I figure this out? You're reminded to doing something. I'm wondering if it doesn't count the final boss as percentage. Because if the silk heart is the one thing I need for completion, then I would want to do that right now. But I also don't know how to figure it out. Because it's a big fucking map. I went everywhere multiple times. I did a lot of shit in this. And I still haven't figured out what exactly the silk hearts are related to. Because again, the first silk heart was, I'm pretty sure... actually, was it innate? Or did we unlock that with the cling ability? Was it cling that we got it first? Don't remember. I mean, the first actual question that I would like answered is, I can still get the 3rd silk card, right? Do you remember know where you get the 2nd? Where did I get the 2nd then? Because knowing where the 2nd is from maybe helps. Because they have to have something in common. Lace 2. Do I just have to go down into the fucking abyss and fight Lace again to get the 3rd? Because then the first one was beating Lace the first time. And it's just beat Lace a 3rd time. Because she is down in the abyss. I have no other logic for that. It's just the most sensible thing. Bellow still below? Forge Daughter, I have acquired a power that will enable me to end this black madness. Soon I will act to stop the quakes and save this land. Excellent, Pointy Bug. Your drive and your vigor both have proven vigorous, surprisingly large for one so small. Now we have heard from Bellow, who told of his repair efforts upon the diving bell below. By now that task is likely completed. If you're hoping to put his work to the test, then we shall wish again on your survival. And if our own service can aid your critical task, then we will continue to provide it gladly. Yeah, but you... Stay safe, Watch Daughter. If I require your aid, I shall return. Same thing as always. Matador, is it really just story progression for the circuits then? Pointy Bug. That's the thing, like, she has this specific... They also talk about shell and everything, right? Like, it's very weird. It is outside. What the fuck did I miss then? See, that brings up the question what the first one was. Do I have to go fucking see the Silk Eater generator again? I'm sorry, not generator, farmer. It's different. You also ask these questions. There is just not that much where it's just like, oh no, yeah, this makes sense. But if the cell cards are like entirely unrelated with how you get them, then that's kind of annoying. You said you looked it up, right? And that you wouldn't have been able to figure it out. You would assume that it relates to something with silk, because it's a silk card. And lace absolutely makes sense for the second one. But then you're really, really limited with where silk is actually involved with this. Because again, I think binding the first silk skill, I think was the first one. Did I forget to do that? Which area? Let's narrow it down. Which area is it? I'm also wondering if the fly actually has any reason for existing. Define area. As in color-coded as one area. See Memoriam, the coral chambers at large that include the Citadel Spire and the Songclave. That kind of stuff. It's fucking White Ward? But it's, you say White Ward, but it's not the automaton at the end, right? Because I've been trying to figure out what the fuck that is about. I'm pretty sure I played the song, or songs even, where the one guy was at the end of it all. Why is it White Ward? Actually, no, I'm not gonna rest at any benches. I'm skipping all the benches. Because they're gonna just save and quit and be back at, the Watchtower. If I look closer, remind me. Okay. But yeah, narrowing down the area alone will help a lot, so... I know there's the one guy sitting in one of the chairs. The experimentation chairs. Goodbye, all of you. I will call up the elevator. I'm not resting here. You react to nothing. I did get the mask shot below, obviously. Forgot to come back and figure out what this thing was about. We have all these chairs, and like these parts look very much the same. Except there's this guy sitting here. Oh, you do actually react to this, okay. Out of curiosity. Halangol, pins, pain. Do you react faster to this? The silk, all for the silk. Straps tight. That's not it. Wasn't there also a bigger chair here? Yeah. Unlock mechanism with the key at its center. This is the fucking thing. Because this still opens up. But I never found that stupid key. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, right, Betadar? The fucking lock, because there's just... How do you get the key for it? This is just where you see this. Yeah, figuring out so much time spent here and figuring out where the key is has been a fucking headache. Because it's not none of the NPCs in the coral chambers have really pointed at anything. Is the key in here as well somewhere and I just missed the secret passage? Little hidden area? Do not need to leave White Ward. Wait, no, this was just to open up this passage. It's like, I see that mechanism. Yeah, of course I see it. Must we? To devote eternal, to serve beyond shell. Why this pain? Please, remember my voice. That doesn't really do anything though. This is just a law area, isn't it? This isn't where I get the key. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it's absolutely like a labor of love, the game. This is where one of the fucking call commands for this. It's okay. Look at all those fucking bodies in here. Especially by putting so much in White Ward. It's the most Bloodborne area. In a relatively good way. I mean, yeah, the entire point is that the, this was the Silksong area. That these things didn't just, you know, happen naturally. Like, there was a lot involved in trying to make the Silk work for themselves. This is where we already go towards the forge. That was only the mirror. Of course, there's more up here as well. Oath of the White Ward. While song must be sung, none may falter. Infirmity, sickness, death are all banished from our citadel. Lovely place. Just give me the fucking key already, game. Surgeon's key. Well, you suck. Really fucking well hidden. Once you realize how they hide things in the White Ward, it's not that complicated. It's just like, oh, wait, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I do hit up the bench. Maybe? Maybe. Nah, it'll be fine. Considering the other thing is... Civilization, you would have to hit every fucking ceiling again with this ability just in case. The thing is, I do it wherever there's light coming through. That applies here in White Water as well. It makes more sense to check for places that has light coming through, because that implies that there's an opening above. Whether that is an opening big enough for you to go through, or whether it's just for the light, well, that's why you gotta test it out. Yeah, at 3 health, when almost everything deals 2 damage in the first place. And who knows what the fuck's down here. The Unraveled. Oh, you're different. You're very different. The big guy. Yeah. What the hell is your problem? Besides a lot. And this is why we safety bench. What the hell? Okay. Ah, so close. I'd rather not get swished up there. Like a bug. This is gonna take a moment. Oh boy. It's the full gauntlet again, isn't it? The other guy I'm gonna have to do immediately. That one is dangerous. Damn it. Okay, cool move. Very cool move, actually. The double, really. Enough to heal off of the big guy. Oh, fuck off. Hey, Spood, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you're well. Welcome to me suffering this boss. This is still sealed off up here, yep. Yeah. Let me just break that small corner out there, please. And life, I don't think about Hollow Knight in this game. Never played either. They are worth playing. Hollow Knight is a lot easier than this. At least if you don't do the challenge stuff. Like, the story bits are a lot easier than this. It's quite something. Oh, I can actually do this fight with, Crest of the Architect again. This damage is good. Okay. Oh, damn it. Fuck, I wasted that. That still hit me? Fuck off. I used Architect for the Singer battle dart. It was easier. It's been quite a while since I've been here. Mainly hard sometimes with my friends. Places not just work. I hope work at least doesn't suck. I've been... It's the usual up and downs. It's the usual up and downs. Doing my best to live in all of that. It's working well enough, really. Right, most of the stuff doesn't really matter. So this setup will make shorter work of this boss. Life is life, yeah. As long as it's not pure suffering. Or too much, rather. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous for this boss, considering that, Right, this is not the... Oh boy. Oh, fuck. I fucking love that. It is so broken. It is so insanely fucking broken. Oh god. You saw that he got stunned, right? Like that fucking faced him immediately. Architect is broken. Like, genuinely broken. Oh, fuck. I didn't notice you coming up behind me. That's rude. There we go. Yeah, Slingshot and Architect is utterly fucking broken. There it is. Yeah, Slingshot is really the defining part there. Their memory... To devote eternal. It's way too good. It is way too good. They are ours. Bound forever. For ground-bound enemies, this is the strategy. Acquire all silk hearts. 100% completion. There still is something else here. I think I'm missing 2 of the lower items now. And all of this is different too. Oh, this connects to the underworld. Oh. This is the fucking... This is the bullshit where you can pay to get absolved of your sins. It's a fucking automaton sitting behind here. Of course it is. Oh, fuck this place. We'll go turn both of those in. We're gonna do this one first. Your work quota hasn't been completed the last week. Think you need to trip to White to make sure nothing's wrong. Uh-huh. That sounds about right. I always forget. It's just down here, yeah. Shema resting. I still don't know if I fulfilled all the wishes or not. Does this count as a wish? It counts as a task, but not necessarily as a wish. Does it tell you if you're missing anything here as well? God damn it. Their music is still playing. Was that the last one? It was the last one. Last surgery of Conductor Mizzello, performed in Whitewater's operating theater. Wait, didn't we fight the conductor? They fucking went Outlast on this one. Yes, see them all. Its collection gleams complete, such sacred understanding stored safe. You have performed your part, Weaver Spawn. The agreement is concluded. Knowledge and rosaries all were past fair. No more between us. Leave this keeper to its treasure and their insights. It has given its service. Now this keeper wants its time alone. I just remembered I can check the fucking enemy log to see if the conductor's in there, but I know I fought a conductor somewhere. The Unravel, tormented will of countless husks made manifest in a pit of silk drags. The souls of so many bugs obsessed with silk consumed by it. The pain shall forever remain in that pit. Even I do not possess strength enough to cleanse it. I'm still missing 7 enemies. Clockwork Defender, Clockwork Dancers. I haven't fought one of the Clockwork enemies. Which one did I skip? Wallkeeper, Tormented Trobio. I haven't killed something in the slab? At least these are like, you only have to kill one of those, which is nice. Wing mold. So those you only have to hit, not even kill. Could not that not be underestimated. Skrill. Bell Eater. Those are the... No, this is on the way up, and this is at the surface. So what the fuck is this one? Huge Flea. Widow, Phantom, Lace, Grandmother, Silk. I'm pretty sure I did fight the conductor somewhere. Or a conductor. What did we talk to a conductor? She was the one I realized I was not fucking doing the Hunter's Journal. I feel like getting up there is not too much of a problem, but I don't know what the fuck I need to kill there. Crust King... Can you kill the fucking thing between? God, all these enemies. Last Judge, Judge. There are two missing here, too. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to look for. Still, I'm pretty sure we had a conductor somewhere. There's something else with the... There's something else in Sinner's Road that I haven't killed. Because this is all per area. The bouncy turtles. I forgot about the Four Brothers. The Covet of Pharloom can go fuck itself. Is this abundance a sign of purity or greed? The way faith is measured in this land is curious indeed. Bell Beast. I'm just not gonna find it in here, am I? Fuck this Savage Beast Fly. There was a we walked into a conductor somewhere. I'm very sure of it. And I'm pretty sure I'm still missing one is like fluffy things. Isn't that also part of the entry for the huge flea? I think I'm missing one more thing. Yeah, I'm missing the third harp. Teta Decree of the Citadel. Bug of voice grown hoarse or shell fallen frail. You have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guidance, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song. This one is the one we got from the High Halls. I don't know where this one is. I wouldn't know where to look for it. But the harps are Weaver related, so it's like you go to the Weaver places. But if this is a Weaver place, then anything can be, because it's not related to the Weaver nests and anything. That's okay. We have an abyss to conquer. Because I have my 100% completion. And just so you can actually see it yourselves. Completion 100%. been sitting here for 80 minutes. So maybe a quick break is a good idea as well. Just a quick stretch. Bit of a breather. And then the final section. This will... this will possibly... And I very much say possibly be a shorter stream, but we'll see how the final boss goes. Considering that it's probably a harder version of Grandmother Silk. With the Abyss involved. It's, you know, it's guessing. And that is just guessing, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Grab yourself something to eat, to drink. Snacks are involved, or included in the eating part. So if that's something you need for this. And yeah, I'll see you in just a couple of minutes. And then we're gonna go deeper underground. I'll be right back. Alright. I am back, and I am as ready as I can be. With what is probably my favorite setup, which is probably gonna really suck for this... I say will probably really suck for this boss. All things considered, if this is anywhere close to how, Radiance worked, this is probably a pretty good setup. Even if it's like Grandmother Silk was in the first place. It'll be pretty good. Oh, right. Switch. Bench. God. I really didn't expect to manage the 100%. And it's mostly done by myself. Which in probably the new, whatever that spell was from Hollow Knight. Oh, I know the upgrade is called Abyssal Scream. That's all I remember. I don't remember what the original was called, but yeah. The combination is very silly. Miss, Aleo. I see you survived, somehow. That last punch must have been your end. I thought that last punch must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Ah, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things even as fine forged as this. And see below, for its failure, I've been working hard improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. That return path is long close to me. Your bell is now needed again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, the shell shield's been fitted and the bell's like new. Better than new. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Right, I have to... Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done, the bell's as ready as it'll ever be. I'm trying to figure out what I spoiled myself on. I forgot the key. Asking about whether it was still in White Ward was just, you know, saving fucking time. Yep, same place. Nothing's changed. What I do know is that I actually missed one piece of lore in here. Though I can't really remember where exactly it is. I know it's somewhere. No, fuck you. Assuming you wouldn't count the location of police paper. No, because it's an in-game mechanic. I would count the entrance to the one between the thicket and the Underworks. Because that one I was most likely not have found at all. Goodbye. Oh wait, no, this is here. I thought there was gonna be lore here, but nope. Must be the next area then. God damn it. What the fuck is Wisp Thicket? Well hidden is what it is. Oh, this bit. In silence your voice, in darkness your form, we hire who you seeking or shells yearn for your embrace. I think I missed that before. God, these enemies suck! And the bench is all the way down there. isn't this? Yeah. God damn it. Of course. Not strong enough to actually get a heal off of that. And this is where the bench is. Yeah. I did check up here. I guess maybe I didn't miss anything. But this definitely is where things happen. Child, I hold the means to this end. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-stuffed beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What awaits below is mean no longer. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold, even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart? Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning place and let oblivion swallow us all. We're going to the dark place. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hollow Nest. And the void below all things, the darkness I will fear no longer. I don't know if you hear that sound when I turn up my headset way too high. Because we're like, you're done, stop scrolling up. This is beautiful. Is it being consumed? Ooh. Lost Lace. Okay, cool moves. Also, fuck you. Also, fuck you. I really need to remember the fucking tentacles. I did the down attack. She charged to the right and I appeared in front of her. I didn't just imagine that, right? I actually appeared in front of her after she moved past me with her attacks. Ah, that's a good start. Technically, this is also a really good place to use Architect again. God, I still hate that move. Yeah, I still don't like lace. I still don't fucking like lace. Yeah, this is not a job for fucking anything but this. Whatever comes afterwards is probably easier to deal with than this. If there is something afterwards. Nope, that's phasing alright. Are you breaking free now? Yeah. Oh! What the fuck? Are you... Cool. There was... No, I was mid-animation there. I didn't have time to react to that. This crest is very broken. That was a fucking cheap shot after a really shitty boss. Again, Lace is my least favorite boss in this, by far. Fuck Lace. Oh god. Yeah, fuck off. Lace is shit. If there's one thing in this game that is absolutely the worst boss, it is Lace. By a huge margin. Even the songstress is better than this. Songstress is probably the second worst for me. Oh, I didn't have enough. Oh, God. That's what these are about. Ah, fuck. Hey, Madara, look, Void Stars. Nyleth is the fucking... Yeah, there's things about her. No, from the other side? Yeah, well... Go fuck yourself, Lace. There shouldn't be a fucking third phase. Yeah, I was trying to say she's the fucking Hollow Knight arena bullshit, but as a boss. Here's the thing. This fight sucks even fucking more than the original. Simply because of the Void Silk Drain. So if you get hit, you're fucked. Because you can't heal. And that is bullshit. At least I'm pretty sure the flower did not prevent any of that. Yep, that still happens. She also deals a fuck ton of damage, of course. Fuck your Void Stars. And I don't have enough to heal. Oh, I have enough to heal. Of course you have your standard move still. Oh my god. Is she doing the thing again? Yes, she is. Fuck off. As I kept saying, the run back for the last judge is very annoying because it's the pogoing. You don't have a lot of options for how you traverse. And the more crests you find, the more you figure out how the traversal works, how the pogoing works and everything. And even with the hunter crest, it's not that bad once you get used to it. This is bullshit. I think I might have to replace my favorite little tool. Are you still hit with that? Fuck off. Consider that this is the equivalent, supposed to be the equivalent of the Hollow Knight. And the Hollow Knight is less shit than this. Fire Silk, Cogwheel. I don't know if any of this would be more effective for this fight. Maybe the Sting Shard? And even Growl, like, Growl has a worse run back. But even that one, you can figure out. There's very few runbacks that actually suck, and that's mostly really distance and what abilities you have. This is such a... The runbacks are learnable. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of the early frustration is that the game is generally fucking harder than the original game, which absolutely does suck. I might not want to do this with this crest. Do I want to use tools? Yes. Do I want to use the witch? I have to change this. I do think I need the warding heal. I don't know if I need the faster heal then. I don't know how much of a difference the polyp pouch makes. It's kind of the short of it. Or the long claw for that matter. Let's replace the long claw. This is just really shitty because there's a lot of happening on the screen at once. There's a lot to keep track of. And the constant silk drain. I fucking ran into her. I'm also already dead again. Yeah. Yeah. This is what's gonna take the game down a giant fucking notch compared to the original. Because this is not a fun thing at all. I can try cross-stitch for this. Though I'm assuming that it's gonna be like, oh, this is a multi-hit attack, so you don't actually counter this. You just... Not to mention that I technically don't want to use Silk that way, but... This is literally banging your head against the wall until it's done. This is not... That's the difference. Like, yeah, there are bosses that you learn. This is a boss where you have to hope that you manage to not get fucking... sucked into something. I don't even know where the fuck she is right now. Did you just teleport away while I was doing the attack so I got less heal? And the tentacles still come fucking up. Oh, fuck off. Because it doesn't count as a stun. But that is technically exactly what it is. More empathy, Badodar. Fucking... I keep forgetting she does it afterwards. Of course you do the fucking jump attack there. Again, I fucking hate the lace fight to begin with. This is just the worst version of it. I'm not arguing that it's possible. I'm arguing that it's fucking bullshit to do. There is a difference between this is hard and this is bullshit. Hard is something that you can learn. You can adjust. You can get used to it. The one thing that I can adjust here is use a different quest so I don't have to be close to her when healing. But that doesn't change the fact that it's a bullshit fucking fight. Like, it's... I'll use the Reaper. I'll use the Reaper, see how that goes. We're not gonna use the fucking damage from healing at all. That's gonna be ignored. We're gonna do fast healing, we're gonna do the warding bell, we have the poison. I need to change to the tax. No, you were not. I can just do double damage. You know, what the hell? Just go for double damage. What could possibly go wrong from that? Oh, this is Rune Rage equipped still. We'll equip the fucking counter. I don't know if it helps me at all. This is gonna be an aggravating fight. It already has been. It's not gonna get better. I'm just waiting for phase 4. Which is gonna be, once again, platforming that you hopefully know ahead of time. Uh, 40% health. The fact that this is also not just a phase transition, but also comes up in the fight. No. You can also not predict how she fucking combos there. And I ran out of shards. Out of all the things that you usually don't run out of, it's the fucking shards. Which, cool, I can't get another 280, so I'm gonna have to do this without fucking tools. Wasn't there something that doesn't use tools at all? Well, not at all, but the one where has mostly something else, but the yellows don't work for this. Generally, the yellows don't do a lot. Like, Witch is actually still my best fucking option, except that it doesn't have the fucking healing. Otherwise, that would be the best option. That is not a trade-off I can do. So we're just staying on Reaper. Because there's nothing else I can do about it. Again, I don't fault anyone that decided to stop playing. Because for all the heights the game has, it has this kind of fucking low. And that has nothing to do with the location of... the abyss. I also couldn't fucking tell you when she decides to do a jump counter and when she decides to do a ground counter, because that is fucking random. Could you fucking... Fuck off. Because she predicts where you fucking are at any given fucking time. So if I hadn't dashed towards her there, she wouldn't have done the attack, but because I did, of course she did it, and I can't parry it. I did my fucking attack, she still hit me. Fuck Lace. Every version of her. Fuck Lace. This isn't fun. I'm not gonna run fucking back to grind for fucking shards so I can use tools for this. You also can't do anything about the tentacles. Whatever you do, fucking jump. Not fucking you. Really? Phase 3 again, this time with 1 fucking HP. And first thing she does. It just gets annoying. It really does. And this is the second time, like, a really cool fucking scene actually gets ruined. It was the same with the fucking climb out of the abyss. Oh, fuck off. How did that still reach? She also constantly backs fucking out of everything. She just pulled me down. I jumped, I was higher up, but because of the... Now, it fucking... You fucking bullshitting me. Hold on. You're bullshitting me on this one. You got to be bullshitting me on this one. It's possible that it's just really shitty animation, for whatever reason. Nah, I jumped, the jump stopped midway, so the attack could hit me, and then the attack pulled me down a bit. So it looked like it was a very clear hit. And the fact that the... architect thing... I have to try that actually. I'm pretty sure it still uses the shards, it just means you can do it... Well, not on a bench. If it just used Silk for creation, wonderful. But no, you still need the shards for it. How about you go fuck yourself, Lace? And there she doesn't jump out, she just appears. So of course I dash into her. Let me double check this, but I'm pretty sure... That's not enough silk, hold on. Nope, still uses shards. That's where that becomes bullshit, because you need to farm for that, and no thank you. This is legit the best setup that I have. Minus this. I need to get silk faster. That's kind of all I have here. I'm just expecting her to not even be the actual final fight. Oh, sure. Enough for the full heal. Here comes phase fucking 3. Really? Oh, fuck off. And again, I was behind her and she pulled me in front of her. That would have only been one hit and I would have survived. That shit keeps happening. Ah. It's really just, oh no, if this hits, it's 2 hits every single fucking time. No matter what, there is no exception. Hey, Trident. Thank you. I'll most likely waste it, but thank you. Of course you fucking jump right into me for this one. I also can't tell which attack she starts. There is not enough time to even really tell what she's doing. Unless I stand around and do nothing but look for what she's doing. Yeah, this is just the worst version of that fight. A way worse version. Because she's fucking unpredictable. She just does whatever the fuck she wants. I don't get time to react to anything. I wasted all my shards with the good strategies. So all I can do is use the fucking nail. How the fuck did she manage to counter that? Nope, that jump was pretty clear to happen. And she can go from her fucking attack instantly into the counter. Instantly. There's nothing that happens. She immediately counters, so I get hit by it. The whole countering was the worst fucking bullshit on the second fight to begin with. And now she also drains your silk, so you can't heal. While also summoning more bullshit to the arena. No, seriously. This is pulling down the entire fucking game. Yes, I've been bitching about this for like half an hour, if not longer. It gets really fucking old. If a game gets to a point where it's like, oh, you have to farm for this, that is not it. Also, the constant backstabbing. She gives you almost no openings, and the few openings you do get, she might just use the counter. Yeah, that's exactly why I will never play Bloodborne Battle. Because of the blood vial farming in Bloodborne. It's the same bullshit. I mean, at least in this case, it's not heals, but... that doesn't really make it more fun. Oh my god. Of course, it's a jumped attack. Why wouldn't it be? Whoop. And of course, that's a jumped attack as well. Because it was stealth salvage and for Bloodborne Vials. I still consider that insanely bad game design. I seriously do. It just... that whole farming has not been part of the gameplay loop for me. Not at all. The tiny bit of farming I did in this game was for the beads, so I could buy out the shops, which I didn't have to do. That was entirely optional, and I decided, fuck it, why not? It's quick enough. And if I'm expected to, like, wait 1 of 3 openings or something in 10 different attacks, then no, that's not it. And she countered again, immediately after the combo. I really want to know who decided that this is fun. The thing is, if the fucking Crest of the Architect at least allows you to not use shards, that would be fine. But now that whole strategy is out of the window because I can't use silk to make items. Comes on the thing in the game's worst moments, yeah. Which are mostly the gauntlets and the fucking lace fights. Oh, fuck off. Again, immediately into the counter. Wrong attack. There's the next counter. Oh, and of course she can... parry as well if she wants to. I ran into that. That was my own fault. And I don't have enough silk for a heal here. Sun shields away from needing tools for bosses I wouldn't have to farm during this fight. There isn't even a point to use my silk skill here, because she's not vulnerable until she can start hitting. Expecting to get hit by bullshit any moment now. Like that. Fuck off! I didn't jump or anything. And I still bounce back. And I still bounce back like a motherfucker despite the weighted belt. How is this not supposed to be aggravating? How is this supposed to be fun? No, it's fine. The boss just decided that the mechanics are not for her, so I'm not allowed to use them. It's okay. This is like doing the fucking mini-games without the crests. It's like, no, this makes it too easy. I really fucking enjoy playing Hollow Knight, and I had my moments of getting annoyed. But the worst fight in that was the fucking Traitor King. Which is pretty much a non-fucking issue fight. She just pulled me up with her. So all her attacks can just pull me with her. All of them. Again, I'll gladly listen to whoever the fuck decided that this was a good idea. Healing? No. No, we don't want you to heal. We're gonna drain all your silk, so you can't do that. And again, she pulls you in. I'm pretty sure I'm at a point where I wouldn't even take damage, but it pulls me in. I fucking stopped for a moment. Hit the clip button so I can see what exactly is happening before. And she just randomly pulls you in to make sure it's actually a hit when it wouldn't be. I'm glad that some people don't have to put up with this. I'm glad that some people decided, no, this game is not worth it. The last judge was a good challenge. That was a fun fucking fight. The Trobio fights were amazing. Even if I got annoyed at the Seamstress, once I changed to the Architect, that was a very quick fight. This is just bullshit. I don't know what to fucking say about this. Because if the expectation seriously is, no, just go farm shards, you can use your tools. No. Can I even farm shards in here? Minimal amount, probably. I attacked, but it decided to not do the attack because I got hit instead. Because me getting hit is, you know, more fun. It was a buffer and it pulled me all the way to the tip. I keep seeing it. I'm not imagining that shit. I'm nowhere near it and it puts me exactly there every time, because why not? And back to the point that she just goes into the counter at the moment's notice. I keep getting into this with high to full HP. Okay. So that's actually possible. This is a long-ass fucking fight. The jumps also constantly go not high enough. And then I don't pogo off of her. I even hit her with the pogo, and I still fell on top of her to take damage. See, now all the fucking issues I had before are compounding. The whole poking issue makes this so much worse now. And I'm doing fucking well on this shit. Melee. Again. I fucking pogoed and I still fell on top of her to take damage. I'm gonna keep that for phase 3. Of course you do the jump. Fucking... I don't remember the last time I was this annoyed. And I'm not counting the shorter stream with the singer. Fuck off. Of course she appears exactly there to hit me. Hi, Mirai. No, it's not. Because that would be enjoyable. And this is not. I can't see any consistent reason for when she does which counterattack. That she does the jump attack when I'm mid-air makes sense. No problem there. And I would say if I can very reliably get to phase 3, well, relatively reliably. I don't manage it every single time, but very fucking often. I don't think I'm doing too badly, you know? Phase 4. Phase 4. Uh-oh. Yep. Nope, those are dead. Ripcog flies. Maximum reduced. You're not doing what I think you're doing, right? Yep. I fucking knew it. I was waiting for it. I've made a huge mistake. Sister of the Void, defeat Lost Lace and free Pharloom. The surface. Bonus cutscene for 100%. What the? Grant the Herald's wish and finish the game. Passing of the age. Yep. Fuck that last fight. I learned as much of the fight as I could, which is mostly just react fucking fast enough and keep jumping. Using the tools for the third phase only was literally the only thing I could do that made it easier for me. And if you compare that to the Hollow Knight and his... Is it 3 phases for him or is it just 2? I think he has 3 phases, right? And then Radiance afterwards? That was more fun. And again, like, Grandmother Silk is basically a Radiance refight. So that wasn't supposed to be the base. This was supposed to be different, harder, faster, whatever. Wrong ways. Matthew Troviano is Trovio. Okay. I do think the original game is more enjoyable. This game has way higher heights than Hollow Knight. It also has way lower lows. And that really averages out to... To the darkest and dangers you persevere. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. With a bit less shitty design here and there. Thank you. Achieve 100% game completion and finish the game. Spoony will love Trobio. I fucking love Trobio. Trobio is the peak of this game. Without a doubt. Yeah, it's the surface, and there is Lace's pin. So now we're gonna go into the bloodstained side of things, right? Where we have two protagonists we can switch between. They're off having a honeymoon. My annoyance with Lace stands. Thinking about all the shit that happened in this game, my annoyance with Lace stands. Most of the boss fights are really fucking fantastic. Not her. I even take it back what I said about the Scar Singer. Because that fight is actually pretty cool. Except for the projectile bullshit, but that's not unique to her. That's a general bullshit. There's so much shit that is designed in a way that it's just guaranteed to hit you twice. When it really shouldn't. And Lace is a prime example of all of that. She doesn't have those projectiles. But she still keeps hitting twice when she really fucking shouldn't, no matter what. And it just gets really annoying. In all the other boss fights, I don't think there's any other boss fight that I actually got annoyed at while I didn't have a bad day. Because again, Singer. Fucking shitty day, I really got annoyed, then I switched strategies for the next time and I didn't mind it at all. That was okay. There's nothing I could have really changed here. I don't think so. There's nothing I could have changed otherwise. Just using everything in the third phase. I count gauntlets separately because they're a different kind of bullshit. But yeah, that one really sucks. The Hunter's March gauntlet is equally bad. And then the fucking gauntlet to even get to the Crust King. The gauntlets are the least enjoyable part, aside from Lace for me. I got a bit annoyed at, like, I went for 100%, of course I get annoyed at certain points. Most of it I was able to figure out. I forgot about the fucking key in the White Ward, or the lock rather. So I didn't look for the key there. Which I should have made that connection. Yes, very fucking stupid. That's on me. A couple of things I spoiled myself on. I know I asked about the one flea. Was there anything else that I... Figuring out what to do about the fucking Herald. Because I didn't know what to look for. It wasn't... For me, it wasn't very obvious. Because I didn't constantly check the environment. Because that's not something you really have to do for the most part in this game. You look for the walls, you look for something breakable, but you don't look if something changed in the background. Or foreground, for that matter. that could have been a bit more obvious as for the starting point, mind you. Because I did even run over it. And I enjoyed the game so much until this. Even with the annoyances I had before. Because some of it is always, it's some of the annoyance I had was similar to the annoyance that I had with the original game when I tried Watcher Knights without any upgrades. I went to the Watcher Knights with Nail 0 and had a miserable time because it was one of the early bosses, technically, that I ran into. So, you know, it's that kind of annoyance where it's like, you're missing something. This is not going as intended. There is something off about this. So you need to change something. Which is technically what happened with the singer. I always have to bring up the singer as the lowest point that I had before the final fight. It's fun, it's valid to have anyone's opinion about the game. The thing is that something like this lace fight is something you would have as an optional fight in other games. You know, in terms of balancing, like some of the optional bosses were insanely fucking easy, and I'm pretty sure I did most of them at the point where I could have done them. And they even took me a couple of attempts. And the lace fight really just feels like something that would have been a challenge fight in the original game. And that just is not it. That's really where I get stuck on this. Because I have to compare both what the game itself has to offer and what other similar games have done, you know? So I'm between the comparing everything, and I haven't played too many Castlevania games. But even then, Castlevania, Metroidvania. Did I say Metroidvania? I don't fucking know anymore. It just really feels like there are certain points that absolutely need to be refined more. Where it's not just a fucking firework of, you know, good luck not getting hit here. Or use a cheese strategy. If those are... If RNG and a cheesy strategy are the only two options... I mean, don't get me wrong, like, adjusting your strategies with the quests and the tools is the point. It's a core gameplay aspect, and fair enough. And I really, you know, the architect really gets fucking cheesy with the double use and poison and everything. That is fucking ridiculous. But that also feels somewhat expected for certain parts, and that's where I get annoyed. Oh, what a fucking game. That's kind of all I can say though. What a fucking game. Know that you beat her again, you'll bulldoze her with a Wanderer Crest and trouble your mirror. I could have used the mirror on anything else as well. That would have been decent, but then different strategies and everything. Fucking it faster than her void could drain heals. The thing with the Wanderer Crest was that I didn't really care about any of the slots for that. Because it limited me in ways that I didn't want to be limited in. Technically, the Crest of the Witch was still the best because it has 3 blue slots. You know, it's kind of silly and stupid. And I technically still had the Venti Crest and all that. I'm still surprised we didn't get a third one. But also at the same time makes sense. I do kind of like that Ava was the point of getting the regeneration on a bench rather than, you know, dealing with Shalubra getting the blessing because of Collectathon. One only has one tool slot? Yeah. And the tools do a lot. Like a lot. The thing is, if I replay this, that is a bit of an if right now. I do think that I would be better prepared for the final fight. And I might find it a bit more enjoyable. But right now, as someone who thinks that he isn't too bad at things, I used to brute force things heavily, and I got over that, and I adjust more, and use more of the mechanics, and blah blah blah. If I didn't, I would have probably have quit this game already. Would have played now without going full tool spam. See, for Nihilith, I just did the fucking pogoing and witchcraft with a mirror. That strategy is ridiculous for that. You just have to be able to keep pogoing, and even the giant AoE attack isn't that bad when it hits you every now and then, as long as you can keep in range, because you can immediately go back into dealing damage and healing. So that fight is actually a lot easier than one might think. But that's also the problem with Nihilith is that it's basically platforming, and the game has proven oh so many times that the pogoing doesn't work exactly how it's supposed to work. That's kind of where that goes. Approaches, opinions, etc. There will be differences, and as I said earlier, I don't blame anyone for actually just saying fuck this game, I'm out, and stopping playing. Like someone pointed out yesterday that the big walls are kind of The Last Judge. What's the other one? Because there are a couple of bosses. And something, yeah. I know it was like 50% maybe. Widow. Widow was the other one. No, it was Widow. Because Widow, at the point where you fight her, is a step up. She's actually... So 58% of players beat Widow, and 47% of people beat The Last Judge. AKA made it into Act 2, the main path. You know? Only 25.6% of players have defeated the Phantom. 24.2% learned the song. Defeat Lace, defeat the Cradle. I mean, those are... Defeat the Cradle? No, defeat the First Sinner. The First Sinner is optional, so that... I don't know. But let's nerf more Wing and Sister Splinter. I liked Sister Splinter. The way she was fine. I got a bit annoyed at first, but then I got used to how she works. Once you know, Sister Splinter is that core point of that is sort of a puzzle fight. Where you have the moves telegraphed, you know exactly what's going to happen. Exactly. It is very telegraphed. You can learn the pattern and everything. You just have to figure out a way to deal with the ads, which is Threatstorm. So Threatstorm deals with all the issues that fight has. Which might be one of the issues, so it's now like, yeah, you don't necessarily need it. Though that is more nerfing the boss, not nerfing the ads. But that's a fight that's learnable, and that is... I mean, I fucking learned for Lost Lace. I figured something out. I kind of got there, and I got it done. But that doesn't really mean anything to me right now, because getting there was fucking annoying. Where is Baskin Khan, Pinstress? Where is defeating Grandmother Silk? Was that not an achievement? 6.9% of players have defeated Lost Lace and freed Pharloom. 3.4% for passing of the age. 3.5% for 100%. It's broken into a few. Those are different endings, true. I'm trying to find it in the list here right now. Oh, there. 13.7% of players have defeated Grandmother Silk and trapped her with the Soul Snare. I haven't done the other one. That's one of the achievements I'm missing. Receive the Hunter's Memento, complete the game in under 5 hours, achieve 100% game completion, finish the game in under 30 hours, finish the game in Steel Soul mode, achieve 100% game completion, finish the game in Steel Soul mode, and 2 hidden achievements. I'm assuming one of the 2 hidden achievements is getting the bad ending in Act 2. I don't know what the other one is. But 2 of them I'm missing. I mean, the last one could be get all achievements, but also, why make that a hidden achievement? But yeah, I'm definitely not doing Steel Soul or anything. 45 of 52 achievements, of which I could still get, maybe getting all mementos is part of it. Still not being done by accepting your Vilka. That's also a different thing, because it's not you doing it alone, is it? Or are we talking about a solo story boss? I don't think you're that bad at the game. Because that's your playtime for all Silksong? Yeah. Yeah, 60 hours on a 14 boss is... yeah. MMOs are built different. At the moment, I'm thinking about what I would recommend this game. And this is like the kind of game that I would recommend reluctantly to specific people. Or a very big yes, but. You know? Where it's really important to have that nuance between... there's a lot of really good shit in this, but you will have certain points where you absolutely will hate the game. And I've also had those points where I just, you know, I didn't feel like I could find any other upgrades. Early on, there was a different story, but the further I got into the game, getting those upgrades was a thing. And it doesn't really feel good with how long it takes to get any upgrades in the first place. Even if they are, you know, any upgrade early on is a fucking upgrade. But even getting the 6 point of HP took so long. I don't hate the game. In fact, I really love certain aspects of the game. I'm not kidding when I say that the lace fights pull the game down massively for me. And that's personal enjoyment. I'm not talking about like, oh no, you know, this is a 7.3 now instead of a 7.5. No, fuck that. No ratings bullshit or anything. Replaying Hollow Knight as the randomizer was fun. I wouldn't consider it for this. This is a very solid experience once until something maybe gets patched and rebalanced and everything. Oh boy. Oh boy. And yeah, there are still things I'm definitely missing. and I can't figure out and this and that. And yeah, that's it for this game, and I'm gonna fucking relax and distract myself with something that doesn't annoy me as much tonight, hopefully. Again, I actually did enjoy the game. It's just the lace fights and the gauntlets. Everything else was getting used to it because it's so fucking different from the original game. It really feels hard to actually convey the exact feelings about this, because it's really like the... Is it a good game? Objectively, yes, to like 90%. And those 10% are really aggravating. And are basically just the gauntlets and those specific bosses. And for that 10% is technically way too high a number. It's more like 95%, 96%. But those parts stick with me. If I replay the game, and that's an if, not necessarily a when, I'll be better prepared and I might enjoy it more. But getting to the point of wanting to replay is really the issue at that point. I really don't want to hear from you unless you can only communicate all your feelings in 10 words. This is good. No, it's not. That's, you know, that's like, yeah, no, you sum it up in 10 words or less. That is never enough, and it's always about rage bait bullshit. And... yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna throw you in the direction of Colette MSLP, who is a Hollow Knight speedrunner, actually. And is trying to get 100% in... I just realized the red call means nothing. Because Colette is in emote-only chat until she has 100% of the game. The amount of time she has spent on the original Hollow Knight, with how much she has played it and how much she was looking forward to Silksong and everything, I do not blame her at all. I'm still gonna throw you in her direction, because Colette is good people. And maybe she even ends up speedrunning Silksong eventually. Who the fuck knows? Either way, have fun with Colette, enjoy her gameplay. She's absolutely good people. And yeah, I'm peacing out, calming down, and maybe my opinion on the game slightly adjusts over time. Over patches. I can now read the patch notes. Goddamn. We'll see how that goes. Thank you all for hanging out. You all take good care of yourselves. I'll be back on the weekend, I assume. Busy tomorrow. Might just take Thursday for myself or something. Do something random on the weekend. We will see yet. I forgot, there's also the birthday thing on October 1st, but that's posted in Discord and on Blue Sky. You can see it there. Anyways. That's not even part of this VOD. I made this VOD so much longer than it needed to be, so... sorry. Not really. Either way. You all take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.